So it's been a few weeks since the not start, but since we have really started to take this coronavirus pandemic seriously, and how are nurses and healthcare workers dealing with this, or dealing with not necessarily how are we dealing with the coronavirus, but how are we dealing with the hysteria? How are we dealing with the fear? How are we dealing with the uncertainty? How are we dealing with the isolation? How are we dealing with other human beings during this time? So last week, I think it was like a week or so, maybe like a week and a half ago, I went into work. So work has been very stressful for me. Um, Being a nurse and working in the hospital, it has been very stressful. Not, and honestly, my workload has not changed very much at all. But the constant just alarm from management, family, and patients are exhausting me. The constant just hearing about the coronavirus literally every second of every day is exhausting me. It's not the coronavirus, it's not the hysteria. I am exhausted. I am overloaded with information, and it's constantly changing. Um, Nurses are stressed, and we're not stressed for the way you think we're stressed. Because honestly speaking, we are prepared for this. If you're a nurse or a healthcare worker, doctor, CNA, phlebotomist, respiratory therapy, nursing student, you are prepared for this. This is what we've been preparing for. We know what to do, but you're getting on our nerves. Um, so yeah, we're prepared for this. We're not prepared for the reactions of the general public. It's exhausting us. I'm exhausted. So, the other day I went into work. I was off the weekend. It was like a Monday morning, and there was a bunch of new policy and procedures at the hospital. We started to restrict visitors, screen employees and visitors. So I walked in up to the hospital. The hospital I worked in, mind you, I was not aware that they were going to be um, checking our temp with the infrared thermometer. Okay, so I'm already kind of apprehensive about going into work because I really don't know what I'm about to walk into. My last day at work was pretty stressful, and I know a lot of things have changed since I had left work, and they have been sending us emails. Somehow I missed this email. So I couldn't get into my entrance that I usually go into, which frustrated me. So I walked around and found the entrance that the employees were supposed to be entering. And then I just had this person walk up to me with this device, and I immediately flipped out. Um, Not my best moment. Um, just because I wasn't provided the information I was supposed to be provided. Um, I'm already apprehensive about going into work. I'm a little frustrated because I don't know what way to go in. And then some person walks up to me with this device and gets into my personal space. When we're all supposed to be on social distancing, I was like, you need to back up. Like, I was very unprepared for that. Um, Flipped out. And after it was explained to me what was going on, okay, I was agreeable with it, went on about my business. But that's the kind of hysteria that it's causing in people, um, in me, you know. talking. I have my own beliefs and I have my own logic and my own theories about the coronavirus, which I won't say here. Um, but talking to my mother, who, oh God, I love my mama so much, but she's like in constant hysteria, being that two of her children are nurses, and me and my little sister, we're both nurses, and she works at a clinic. I work at the hospital. So we're both like right there in dealing with this. Um, but I'm gonna tell you who the real MVPs are the grocery store workers, the fast food workers, the restaurant workers. Y'all are the real MVPs, let me tell you. Y'all, like, real talk, like if you are an essential worker outside of a healthcare provider, you all are the real MVPs, hands down. Um because I'm telling you, I have been to the grocery store a few times, and I couldn't imagine working at the grocery store. Like, I just couldn't imagine having to stock the grocery store the way people are hoarding and completely have dismissed all logic when they're shopping. So grocery store workers, restaurant workers, fast food workers, any other essential person, people that work at the bank, at the post office, people that are continuing to do their job in the midst of this hysteria. You're the real MVPs. Okay, so let me just say that. Um, the other day at work, I was one of my friend girls that I used to work with upstairs at the hospital. We kind of met up, and I was like really having to come apart. I was like, I don't know. I was so just overwhelmed and frustrated with everything because there was so much new information, and we were getting like calls from family members who are flipping out because they couldn't come see their family members. So it was just a lot going on. And I had a moment of weakness at work with my friend girl, and I was just like, not that I was crying, but I was like, I don't know how to deal with this. And when I say that, it's because you're talking to somebody who has 13 plus years of nursing experience over here, you know. I'm very well seasoned on how to deal with different situations and occurrences. I have not had to deal with a pandemic before. Never had to deal with the pandemic. So I told her, I was like, I don't know. I don't have the skills yet. I don't know how to deal with this yet. I've never had to deal with this before. So I don't know what advice to give other people because I need help. I need advice how to deal with the stress of already being a nurse and working in this healthcare environment, which is already intensely stressful. But then you add this other element to it. I don't know really. I mean, it's just a lot. I don't have the skill set. Now, after this is over, if the world doesn't end, I'll have the skill set. I'll know what I'm doing, but it's like, oh, I just how to maneuver through this is very, very overwhelming. So that's how I'm doing. Um, a lot of my nursing people, friends, have made nursing videos. Hey, Very Vanessa. Um, have made videos concerning this pandemic. So I thought, let me just come out here since and let you guys know how I'm dealing with it and how I'm getting through it. So that's how I'm doing. I don't know. That's how I'm doing, you guys. Um, that's it. I'm done. I'm not gonna make this video. I'm trying to cut it off at 10 minutes. I'm not gonna beat this to death. New subscribers, hey, how are y'all? How are you doing? Follow me on Instagram. Stuff is gonna be down below. Follow me on Instagram at Adam Deshawn. Follow my wreath making page, which I'm gonna start making my spring and summer wreaths as soon as the stores open up, so I can buy supplies to make my wreaths. That's A_priceless design on Instagram. Thank you guys, nurses. You guys be safe. Be cautious. Wash your hands. Maintain social distancing, and be safe. I'm here with you. We'll get through this. We'll come out on the other end of this. I love you all. Bye-bye.